Jason Rzucidlo reporting for AmericaJR.com, being joined by new country artist Maggie Rose. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Very good. So please tell me a little bit about how you got started in the business.
I came to Nashville about 5 years ago via an introduction from Tony Mottola to one of my producers on my debut album, James Stroud, and I've just been writing and performing and putting my band together ever since.
Okay. So who were some of your musical influences growing up?
My musical influences had a lot to do with who my mom played around the house, and Patsy Cline and Mary Chapin Carpenter, Bonnie Raitt, Tracy Chapman. These are all people that she played, and Shania Twain was my first concert, so I love all those women.
Very cool. Now, most people may remember you from your last name, Margaret Durante, which you were using a few years ago. So why did you decide to change it to Maggie Rose?
I decided to make the name change because a lot of things about my music had changed and evolved, and I wanted to sort of step back from what I had done because the bigger picture was in place, and what I'm doing now is much more intentional. And to signify that change, I wanted to start going by my nickname, Maggie, and then Rose is my middle name.
Oh, okay. Very good. So congratulations on your music video for Maybe Tonight. I understand you were the first independent artist to reach #1.
Yes, yeah, at GAC, I got #1 on that top 20 countdown that they have. It was just a really wonderful sign of support from the network and from my fans. So, I was just very grateful to have had that experience.
Congrats again. So, I understand you did a cover of the Kings of Leon song "Use Somebody" back in 2008.
Right.
Talk about that a little bit.
That was one of the first singles I had released to country radio as an artist. It was not really my idea, actually. I had another song from my current album that was set to be released, and I got a call. I was signed to a major label at the time, and it was a suggestion that they made, and sort of a compromise that I made at that time early in my career that, it wasn't my idea. So things have, really changed. I've learned a lot from that experience.
Okay. So please give me some highlights of your new album, Cut to Impress.
Cut to Impress has my debut single, I Ain't Your Mama, on it, and I thought it was a great segue into the rest of the material that you're going to hear on this album because it's just fun and confident and sassy, and that's a pretty prevalent theme on the rest of the album. And my current single is called Better, and it's a healing song, and I just, really connected to it when I first heard it a couple of years ago, and I've heard all sorts of stories from people that have related to the song about losing a job or losing a family member, so I wanted to share something with my listeners that gives them a little reassurance.
All right. So how is it different from your past work as Margaret Durante?
This album is just 5 years in the making. It's all different notes of my personality because the songs draw from different experiences. And there's a confidence that wasn't there before, and I think that just comes from growing up and learning who you want to be as an artist. And I'd ask questions of myself that I maybe hadn't asked before, and I just feel like wholeheartedly like this is who I am.
So as the saying goes, you have your whole life to make your first album, but then not so much time to make your second.
Yes, absolutely. But I've already started working on the second project. The writing is underway, and I have an amazing band, and the live show has really helped direct me in what songs I want to pick for this second album.
Oh, that's cool. So how does it feel to be returning to the 98 KCQ Country Music Fest? I saw you last played there in 2011.
It was so much fun when I came in 2011, so I'm very excited to be returning with my band that I've had for over a year with an album under my belt. It's going to be a really fun performance.
All right. So please give me a preview of that show. What can the fans expect to see?
Well, they'll probably hear every song that's on my current album. We'll be performing it live. My band is pretty awesome. Everyone's from all over the country, and I have a bunch of girls in my band. So the girl power thing will definitely be there. And it's just going to be high energy, lots of fun, rockin' country.
Are you going to be doing your Margaret Durante works as well?
Nope, none of that. Just from my Cut to Impress debut album.
Oh, okay, very good. So last time, I think you were on the smaller stage. Will you be on the big stage now?
I'll be on the bigger stage this year, so.
Oh, that's great.
Very honored to be asked back and to be asked to perform on the big stage.
Okay, so I saw on your website or the Wikipedia page that you had done some work for the Disney Channel. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure, I can talk about it. It was sort of an accidental opportunity that I came upon. A bunch of friends of mine in Nashville, Jim West, Aaron Harmon, and Ben Charles, have a production company, and I was co-writing with Ben Charles and did this Britney Spears impersonation, and it sort of sparked an idea for him. He was like, "You should sing on this song that I wrote with my friends," and I was basically just doing a demo for them, and Disney heard the song and liked it as is and decided to feature it on a couple of their shows. You know, I was involved in my country project, so this is something that I was just lucky enough that my friends, you know, invited me to be a part of, and it was a great experience.
Now, were you
really
able to spend time on the set as well?
Am I able to spend time on the what?
On the set with the actors and everybody?
Nope, we did all of this from Nashville, and then the three of them did the mixing and everything out in LA, because my intentions in the beginning were just to be the singer on the demo of the song.
Oh, okay.
It was cool to hear my voice on the Disney show. It was definitely a different format than I had ever sung in before.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Neat experience there. So, what are your goals for the next 5 years?
I want to, with my band, become a commercial touring act. I want to get on as many stages as possible. I hope to release another album within the next 5 years and just reach as many people as I can. I hope that there's a lot of that in the next 5 years.
Okay. Are there any bands that you would like to open up for?
There's a bunch of acts that I'd like to collaborate with and open up for. Keith Urban has always been a favorite of mine.
Any others?
There's a long list, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. Any other comments here?
Just that I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone at the Summerfest, and it's going to be a great time.
All right. Thanks so much, and we really appreciate it. Look forward to your performance on June 15th.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.